All right, joined now on location by Brian Zeigler, caddy for Bryson DeChambeau. He's at the Memorial. Thanks for joining me, Brian.
Yeah, John, thanks for having me.
Dude, it's been a while since we've seen each other. I think the last time we caught up, you were in Hawaii. I know there's been a lot of different things that have happened in your world since then, but it's Wednesday afternoon, and your man is still in the field here. Are we a go for tomorrow?
We are a go for tomorrow,
All
as of right
right.
now. Obviously,
As a,
anything can happen in the morning, but yeah. So,
Gotcha. It's
yeah,
funny.
we're
I
good to
was
go.
on a show on Monday night, and we were talking about it, and I made a bet. I said I don't think he's going to tee it up this week, and so I have to drink a shot of ranch water if you
Oh,
guys
nice.
tee it up tomorrow.
Cool. Well, I've
But
dabbled.
anyways,
I've tried a ranch water or two, so they're okay. You're gonna do just fine.
I'll be all right. Well, I feel
Yeah.
like this is actually the ranch dressing, though. I think that's the
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
I think it's just something bad. But you guys, you got to go do your thing. How's his health?
Good. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. He had surgery 6 weeks ago, and that just takes time to recover from that. Not just where the injury is, but he's got to get his golf legs back underneath him. We went out to Southern Hills with not much of an expectation to play, but he was able to hit golf balls. So it's like, okay, well let's go try. Right? It's a major. We might as well give it a whirl. And I said through Tuesday, I'm like, I think we're probably like 80% to go. Like he was a little tired. Um, but I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, we're probably, 80% we're going to go. And then Wednesday came around and he was just beat up by the end of the day. And it was, we all talked about it. We sat down as a team and just, talked through, all the scenarios of why we would play, why we wouldn't play. And it just came down to, we did 3 half days, and this is how tired you are. You could make it through 4 days, but you'd be dead. And he
Mhm.
probably would have shot the lowest round of the day, one of the 4 days, but it's nothing that he could have sustained over 4 days. And he knew that. So, yeah, that was just, try to rush to get back for a major. And then, we signed up for Colonial, seeing how our recovery would be after the PGA warm up. And it wasn't exactly, it's right on par for what it was, right? So we're trying to rush back. It's a 6 to 8 week recovery. We're trying to play in week 4. So, no expectations to really play those two. We had a big target for here that this was going to be our big return. And as of right now, again, anything can happen. Something could have happened today. He could wake up with more inflammation in the morning in the hand, and then he's like, I can't play. And it's like, okay, prepared for that as well. So, yeah, I'm excited to work my way around this golf course with him. Should
Well,
be
yeah,
fun.
I guess you haven't been here before, and you got a chance to see it here. What are your thoughts on the golf course, and kind of what are the current conditions heading into tournament time?
I think the golf course is awesome. It's got such a great look to it, and I've watched it on TV for years, and it looks beautiful on TV. And you get out here and you're like, wow, this is really just as good as it looks on TV. Which is, there's, as there is just some golf courses that aren't as beautiful as they are on represented on TV, and some that are opposite, that they're way nicer in person than they really appear to be on TV. So Muirfield has not disappointed. Very much a vibe that this is Jack's tournament, and it's really cool, and it's just awesome. It's like it's an honor to be here, and it's cool.
Do they still have the Frosty machine in the caddy
Oh
shack?
yeah, yep, yep. Strawberry and chocolate as of right now. So that was the ladies like, which one do you want? I'm like, I'll take both. So yeah,
Well,
gonna double
I
dip
know
on
you.
those every day.
I know you're going to work it off out there.
Yeah.
Hey, so it's a long. I mean, you referenced it a little bit. It's a long break to expect to be really sharp. You guys have tested it a little bit. I guess
hmm
where is he at with his game? You referenced you guys played some practice holes there. He's won here before, so
Yeah.
I see why you guys have it a target as coming back here. I guess, and then what are the expectations? If he goes and tees it up tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, our expectations that we can win the golf tournament. He expects that he's going to be able to get through all 4 days from a health standpoint, and he's hitting the ball very nicely, better than he had from Ryder Cup on. So a lot of what I saw at the tail end of last year, and the hand has been bothering him for almost 5 months. So there were a lot of times where he was trying different swing things with Chris, and trying different feels that he hadn't felt before, old feels, and like nothing was really clicking. And then this thing came out, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're right back to doing, oh, this is the stuff that made us hit the ball really good before, and oh, it's happening to work again. So his ball flight and everything came back. His endurance level isn't quite there yet, but we know that, and we're kind of keeping an eye out for that. We've limited our range sessions a little bit just from the number of balls, just because we know we're going to be tired come Saturday, Sunday. So the endurance will pick up throughout the week, and it's a place that really fits his eye, and he really likes it out here. So yeah, definitely a good target for us to come back and play.
So it sounds like the other issue he was having, I think it was with his hip, is really not a factor anymore. And I guess it sounds like he hasn't made any changes to the way he approaches the game. I mean, he was kind of on this trend where he's kind of hitting it farther and farther, and everybody's got their own commentary on that, but it sounds like he's still all systems go with what he was doing previously.
Yeah, totally. I mean, he built the system of his golf game out even before he got all this length. He had a system of how he played golf with, that's why he has the one length golf clubs. That's why he has, such like a weird swing to a lot of people, but it's a very upright, repeatable golf swing. And he built that system around playing golf at a very precise way. And just because he went through an injury and took 6 weeks off, he doesn't lose that whole system, which is really cool. He probably has the ability to bounce back faster than most players do because of how repeatable his golf motion already is. So once he got feeling like, I feel comfortable making the move again, getting numbers became pretty easy, even though we're making these small adjustments of like, yeah, we're usually a little bit longer here, but let's play to this number or this shot. And he's like, I'm not feeling 100% at this very moment. Like, let's go half a club more or whatever it is. It still fits into the system, and the ball flight hasn't changed. So yeah, so we're still just cruising along in our direction.
Well, then last question for you. You had a lot of time off. What's been the highlight for you on this little break here? Maybe on the golf course or off the golf course? Something you had some time to do while you were at home?
I got back to see my family in Philadelphia and see my nieces and nephews, and I hadn't been back there and maybe since not last Christmas, but the Christmas prior. So it had been a while since I've seen my nieces and nephews, and now they're 4, 4, and 6. So they're much different, much older, talking a lot more, and just not more fun to be around. They were fun to be around before, but as kids get older, they interact with you a lot more, and you can do more things. So we went to the zoo. We had a great time. So
cool.
That's what I got to do. Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad you got to catch up with family, and I hope you guys have a good week this week at the Memorial, and then I assume we'll see you at the U.S. Open as well.
That is the game plan as of right now.
Sounds good. Well, thanks, Brian.
Yep, thank you.